be proud of your sons, daughters, spouses, family and friends on parade here in front of you today. The company Sergeant Major, Sergeant Kenneth Coxon, will now order the troops on parade. parade to your left is 23 Platoon, commanded by Lieutenant Jordan Otto. The platoon sergeant is Sergeant Nathan Carson. The section commanders are Corporal J. Anderson, Corporal Emma Carmichael, Corporal Bradley Cope, Corporal David Murray, Corporal Pandu Ponaliku Henry. On parade to your right is 24 Platoon, commanded by Lieutenant Jason Mitchell. The platoon sergeant is Sergeant Lee McWilliams. The section commanders are Bombardier Daniel Chaseling, Bombardier Rowan Fitzpatrick, Corporal Jaden Osborne, and Corporal Christopher Weagle. The Company Sergeant Major will now hand over to the Parade Commander, Captain Aaron Wilson, who will then order the officers onto parade.
Break! Attention! Officers! Stop! Take! Push!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand while the Governor-General's banner is marched on the parade. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform should only salute when the banner ensign gives the order to present arms and the band plays the musical salute, point of war.
March on the banner! Start! Parade! General salute! Present! Arms! East.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The banner ensign for today's parade is Lieutenant Thomas Bruce. The banner escorts are Sergeant Scott McInnes and Sergeant David Horrick. The reviewing officer, Brigadier Michael Scott, CSC, is now arriving on parade. The reviewing officer is hosted by the Officer Commanding Charlie Company, Major Nicholas Farrell.
Parade, General Salute, present, up. Parade, attention.
The parade commander will now invite the reviewing officer to inspect the parade and band. The custom of inspecting the troops dates back to the mid-1600s in the time of King Charles II. Its original purpose was to allow the inspecting officer to closely scrutinise each soldier's face and confirm their allegiance, but also be ready for an attempt on his life. Today the custom continues to confirm the readiness and state of discipline of a unit. reviewing officer will now inspect the band. At full capacity, the Australian Army Band Kapooka consists of 26 professional soldier musicians whose versatility allows them to perform in a number of different configurations, including full band, big band, rock band, jazz group, various acoustic and instrumental ensembles, and of course the marching band you see before you today.
Right, stand up, hey.
The band has had a continuous presence at Kapooka since 1951 and proudly supports the Riverina region, as well as having the honour to assist in welcoming each and every one of Army's newest soldiers as they march out of recruit training. Today the band is led by Officer Commanding Music Director Major Nicholas Bluff and Band Sergeant Major Warrant Officer Class 2 Richard Hibble. The parade will shortly march past in quick time. You're requested to stand when the Governor-General's banner passes to your immediate front. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform are to salute when the banner passes to your direct front. Please be seated once the banner has been marched past.
Right, attention. Right, close order. Parade will move to the right in column of 3. Right. Parade will march past in quick time. 23 platoon leading. Parade by the left, third by the centre. Clear. Quick order! Parade inward!
The parade will shortly advance in review order. The significance of this manoeuvre dates back to the 18th century British regiments and was designed to combat tactical moves of an enemy both in attack and defence. This old battlefield manoeuvre was conducted with the colours to the front and centre, where the commander was also located. All dressing was taken from the colours, and the manoeuvre was always carried out with 2 or more ranks. In modern ceremony, the parade will advance in review order by marching forward at the open order. To mark the end of the manoeuvre, a general salute will be conducted.
Parade will advance in review order! Parade by the centre! Square! Parade general salute! Present!
Trophies will now be awarded to the best at physical training, the most proficient with weapons, and the Baird VCMG trophy for the most outstanding soldier in each platoon.
Trophy winners! Forward! Ball! Out!
The winner of the Physical Proficiency Trophy for the best at physical training in 23 platoons is Private Roach, Royal Australian Infantry. The winner of the Skill at Arms Trophy for Weapons Proficiency in 23 platoon is Private Newland, Royal Australian Infantry. The winner of the Physical Proficiency Trophy for Best at Physical Training in 24 platoon is Gunner Glynn, Royal Australian Artillery.
Sir!
The winner of the Skill at Arms Trophy for Weapons Proficiency in 24 platoon is Gunner Fisher, Royal Australian Artillery.
Sir!
The Most Outstanding Soldier Trophy is awarded to the recruit who has achieved an above average result in all aspects of recruit training and has demonstrated beyond reproach to the qualities of loyalty, teamwork, integrity, honour and dedication to duty. This award was named for Corporal Cameron Baird, VCMG, who marched out of Kapooka on the 18th of February 2000. and was recognised as the most outstanding soldier of his platoon, having achieved all recruit course competencies to an excellent standard. The Baird VC MG Trophy for the most outstanding soldier in 23 Platoon is awarded to Craftsman Stevens, Royal Australian Electrical Mechanical Engineers. The Baird VC MG Trophy for the most outstanding soldier in 24 Platoon is awarded to Gunner Kapooka, Royal Australian Artillery.
Sir!
In 2007, Corporal, then Lance Corporal Baird, was awarded the Medal for Gallantry whilst in action during close quarter combat in Afghanistan on Operation Slipper. In 2014, for his actions on the 22nd of June 2013 during Operation Slipper, he was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross for Australia for the most conspicuous acts of valour, extreme devotion to duty and ultimate self-sacrifice. Throughout his career, Corporal Cameron Baird, VCMG, displayed qualities of the highest order and were in keeping with the finest traditions of the Australian Army and the Australian Defence Force. The Wagga Legacy Shield is awarded to the section that achieves the highest score during the recruit's final field exercise. The champion section and winner of the Wagga Legacy Shield is 4 Section 23 Platoon. The section commander, Corporal Bradley Cope, will accept this award on behalf of 4 Section. Today, the Legacy Shield is being presented by Mr. Stuart Smith. In 1923, Legacy made a promise to help veterans' families carry on with their lives after the loss or injury of their loved ones. Today, Legacy supports 40,000 partners and children of veterans who gave their lives or health serving our country. The Regimental Sergeant Major Drill Trophy is awarded to the platoon with the highest standard of drill throughout their course and on their march out parade. The Drill Trophy is awarded to both 23 and 24 platoons. Receiving this award is the Platoon Sergeant, Sergeant Nathan Carson and Sergeant Lee McWilliams. The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
Soldiers on parade, proud family and friends, distinguished guests, staff of the 1st Recruit Training Battalion, ladies and gentlemen. It is a true honour to stand here today and welcome the newest members of our Army. Soldiers who, through dedication and discipline, have taken their first steps into a proud and professional military family. To the families and loved ones here today, many of whom have travelled a long way to be here, welcome and thank you. Thank you for your support you have provided these soldiers through a period of enormous personal challenge and change. Your encouragement matters more than you may ever know. The strength of our Army comes not just from the people in uniform, but from the families and communities who stand behind them. Thank you for your trust, your support and your faith in the Australian Army as a national institution, one that turns young men and women into soldiers serving their nation. Since enlisting, your loved ones have been entrusted to the staff of the 1st Recruit Training Battalion. These able officers and non-commissioned officers have trained, nurtured and encouraged the soldiers on parade today, ensuring their successful march out. These staff, many of whom are veterans of current operations around the world, know all too well the challenges ahead for our newest soldiers as they defend Australia. From day one, they insisted on the achievement of rigorous standards and teamwork, knowing that one day their lives may be in the hands of those they have trained. Well done to the staff of Charlie Company and others across 1RTB. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the band on today's parade. Your performance today, much like every time you perform and represent the Australian Army, was of the highest standard and is greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking the Australian Army Band, Kapooka. To the soldiers on parade from 23 and 24 platoons, this is a milestone worth celebrating. 63 days ago, you arrived here as civilians. Today, you march out as trained soldiers of the Australian Army. That transformation is not automatic, it is earned. Every early morning, every tough physical training session, every standard you were held to, and every time you chose to push on when you could have backed off, built the soldier you are today. You've completed training at Kapooka, the home of the soldier. It's a name that matters because what happens here lays the foundations for everything that follows. You've been taught the skills, values and standards that will serve you for the rest of your career and the rest of your life. And more importantly, you've learned to trust the person standing next to you, to put the mission before self and to live by Defence's and Army's values: service, courage, respect, integrity and excellence. From here on, you'll be expected to live those values in every unit, every team and on every mission you're part of. Our Army isn't defined by size or by kit, it's defined by character. The success of our missions, the trust of our nation and the lives of our teammates depend on every one of us being professional, ethical and ready. That starts with you, every soldier, every role, every day. You now wear the rising sun badge that connects you to generations of Australians who've served before you, in peace and in war, at home and abroad. Their legacy is now yours to uphold, and what you do from here will define the legacy you leave behind, for your mates, your unit and the Army. There will be more challenges ahead. This career will ask more of you than most. It is not a 9-to-5 job, but it will also give you more than most careers ever could. More pride, more purpose, more mateship. You are ready for it, and you are not alone. You are part of a team that will back you, challenge you, and expect the best from you. To each of you, congratulations. You've earned your place in the Australian Army. Serve with honour, lead with values, and never forget where your journey began, right here at Kapooka. Good luck, good soldiering, and welcome to the team.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats and service personnel in uniform are to salute.
Present on.
The reviewing officer will now depart the parade.
Parade, general salute, green stand, arms. Parade, attention!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand and remain standing as the Governor-General's banner is marched off parade. Gentlemen are requested to remove hats, and service personnel in uniform should only salute when the parade commander gives the order present arms and the band plays the musical salute, point of war.
March off the banner! Parade, general salute, green stand, arms. Again! Back by the sector, clear! Back by take direction. Back! Move!
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The parade commander will now call out the officers. parade commander will now hand the parade over to the company sergeant major, who will march the soldiers off parade.
Parade sergeant major.
It is requested that you please remain within the seating enclosures until after the band has left the parade ground.